Hey everyone! I'm so excited because this is a video that we've been wanting to share with you guys for a while, and it's all about the memberships that we know about as well as our top favorite memberships that we use. So I hope that this video is going to be helpful. This could hopefully help you save some money. So let's go right to it.
So a membership that we use from day one is the Good Sam's membership, and it's a membership that gives you a 10% discount at all Good Sam locations. And there are tons and tons and tons of Good Sam locations. We came from California to Nevada, Arizona, New Mexico, all the way up the Midwest to the Northwest, and we were able to use that Good Sam's discount throughout that whole West Coast trip that we were on. What was the other one? It was
like if you have a AAA membership.
Hey everybody, welcome back to the same day of the Now Pursuit.
We obviously moved.
Well, we just changed our spots. We changed our so then the battery ended up dying in the middle of my information that I was giving you. And if you didn't notice the dogs that were walking by, let's just give you a quick little look. That's Barney, and I think that's Ellie. And those are our two new dogs.
Just kidding. We're here at a Harvest Host location.
We're still in Oregon though.
We're at a vineyard here in Oregon. So we'll talk more about that, but we definitely want to get this video out to you. So, which is why you're seeing us just persevere through the many behind the scenes things that are making it where we're not filming consistently, but that's okay. The
two things that we already discussed to you was the Good Sam's and the AAA discounts that you can have. Both are 10% discount. Of course, it's all Good Sam's locations. AAA, you know, has different spots here and there.
Yeah, and I'm not exactly sure if it shows on their website or anything, but we have asked, oh, like it has a Good Sam's sign, and they go, we also take AAA, so we don't know if they're like, you know, they go together or anything. Probably not, but you can always ask.
When you book and they have both, can you put two on top?
I just asked, like, for instance, the ones in California, I had called them and then you kind of just ask them, hey, do you have any memberships that you guys are associated with? And they'll let you know, oh, we take AAA, oh, we take Good Sam's, oh, are you military? Are you a healthcare worker? And then they'll give you a discount pertaining to whatever your answer is. So the next one that we have not personally used, but we've met somebody, actually only one person that's used it in Colorado. It's called Coast to Coast. It's actually associated with Good Sam's. What we do know, and I will put the link below, like where you can get more information about it if you are interested, but basically you have like a membership with a resort, and then once you have that resort membership, you can also get like discounted rates at other participating locations that are coast to coast. The guy in Colorado, he was paying $10 a night. So it's definitely something to look into. We haven't looked into it further though, which we'll talk more about the memberships we do use quite often that we absolutely love. But yeah, so I'll put the link below. Okay, as we tend to our kids, okay, we're back.
Escapees is a service that has a mailing service, and they'll send you your mail to wherever you are. Of course, you want to do it in advance so the mailing service couldn't get it to you. But Escapees is definitely one of those, what's up, dogs?
One of those RV memberships that has a lot of benefits.
Yeah.
I personally have Escapees. We don't know much about it either.
Yeah, we don't really use it. We don't use it.
We don't have
at all. So it definitely sounds like a great opportunity for somebody who can use it.
Yes, and we'll put a link below too for that information page if you are interested in Escapees. I've heard a lot of different RVers who use it. I'm not exactly sure why we haven't chosen to use it, but we've been fine without it for now.
We would use it.
I know, right? We're still in our first year, so maybe we will, and we'll make another video about it.
I think it's because we still have a home base in California.
Maybe.
We have somebody who can send us our mail.
That's true. We do have someone who can send us our mail, so maybe we just haven't needed it.
Yeah.
So.
Boondockers Welcome And it is how much? How much is that?
$50 a year.
$50 for the
We
year.
do have a membership for that.
And how many times have we used it? Tell them.
Never.
Well, we haven't used it yet.
We have not used it yet.
But we're about to.
We're
in San
going
Francisco.
to. Yes, I actually found a spot that's like 30 minutes from the Golden Gate Bridge. Super excited to use it.
Yeah.
There's a lot of perks to it because you get to meet really friendly locals in the area wherever you're traveling. But I think the only reason we haven't used it is because a lot of their locations that we've kind of found are kind of way, like maybe an hour from like the route we're taking.
Yeah,
So
it's pretty much out of the way. Pretty
Yeah.
rural areas.
yeah, and we have gone off a couple of times, but we don't really do it intentionally. Like it would just happen to be, oh gosh, like it's way out
Yeah, this
than
is
we
out.
thought it was
We
gonna
didn't know it
be.
was gonna be like this.
Yeah, but a lot of the Boondocker Welcomes, are kind of like that. There's just not as many as like the other memberships we're gonna talk about. But we still are a member of it because we've heard such great things about it,
yeah.
and we are gonna use it within the week.
Which
so
it's a great spot that we're
Mhm.
gonna use it at.
Yeah.
It's a great spot, and it's offering us 3 days, and we're gonna be able to
Yeah.
see the Golden Gate Bridge. So
I know
say that's a win for the year.
That is a win. I know, seriously. And honestly, like the Boondockers Welcome, like it varies per host. It shows on the host's page like what they allow, what they don't allow, the size of the rig that is allowed as well, information about the hosts themselves, maybe even things to do in the area. And then also they give, I think it's like 1 to 5 nights. Like it depends on the host, and then you can't go back to that same host within a certain time period. So, but it's $50, which is like, it could be one stay at an RV park. So I think that's pretty good for a year.
Yeah.
So the next one is not, I don't know if it's a membership, but it's called the Overnight RV Parking app. And it also goes along with like Road Pass. Not sure if there was a membership fee. I'm sorry, I feel like I don't know much except for the experience we've had, which is why we want to create this video.
We can stay on the side of like, we did Walmart, we did Cabela's,
Yeah.
we did Sam's Club.
We did
just a lot of these big parking lot businesses.
Yeah, we did a couple Walmarts.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
shows like a green if it's been reported that RVers stayed there, they
Yeah.
got permission, it was allowed.
And
Then
they
it
give you the
shows-
update too, like when
They
was the
do.
last time
Mhm.
that somebody had stayed there, and then they write a little note and say, oh, you can't stay here, even though there's a sign that says you can't. But if you get an okay from the manager of the Walmart or the Sam's Club or whatever, and they said okay, then just go for it. But you have to talk to the manager first. So look at the notes too on that app.
Oh yeah, there's a lot of notes. And there's like big red stop signs like nope, not at all. There's yellow of like maybe. And then there's the green light. But you always want to ask for permission, which we always have. And then we ask them, where can we park? And they tell us exactly where. And then sometimes, like at Cabela's, there was a whole bunch of other RVs. So it was kind of nice. And it's overnight, like stay. There's no like, there's no even encouragement to really like buy anything at the store, but it's at such great spots that we've like done Walmart hauls because we're at Walmart.
Yeah.
But there's also like truck stops, there's like unpaved roads, there's a lot on that app.
Yeah.
And it's great for when you're just traveling, you just need a quick overnight stay and you don't want to call ahead, you could just ask when you're there. So that we use a lot.
What is she doing? The next one that we use a lot, more than any of these apps, is the Passport America membership. And that's a 50% discount for most RV parks with full hookups. So you'll do like $20, $24, $25, and that's all half price of the full amount if they support that Passport America discount. So 50% off every night, getting there, plus going along with these other apps that are for free, you're going to be saving a whole lot of money. So I definitely do recommend that. And that's the one that we used.
We used
Tonight.
Passport America. No, tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow.
Tomorrow we're using it, and we're going to be
What's
right
tonight?
off the coast. Harvest Host,
Harvest Host.
which we will talk about.
Oh, okay.
Harvest Host is like,
Jumping
I
ahead.
love Harvest Host.
Yeah.
But Passport America, yeah, it's $44 for a year, and they have different like, I guess fees for if you want like 2 years, 3 years, 5 years. I'll put a link below. Actually, the link below is actually something that if you do click on it, there's no extra fee for you, but we do get a small little commission. So thank you if you decide to purchase a membership through our link. But 1 year is $44. It was so worth it.
Yeah.
And they have an app. Like, they have an app that actually you can look it up and it'll show you exactly where these RV parks are. We're actually going to one along the coast in Oregon. We're in Oregon.
Yeah.
So tomorrow.
Yeah.
And it was $26 because normally it's like 50 something dollars.
50 something bucks.
And we're getting a pull through 65-foot site with full hookups for $26 at an RV park that's along a 10-mile lake. So I'm so excited for that.
Yeah.
Next one's Thousand Trails.
Thousand Trails.
Thousand Trails. We're new to Thousand Trails, but I love it so much so far.
We just came from 1,000 Trails, and that was totally paid for because we are members of it.
Mm-hmm.
And because we have kids, we can't drive that far, or we don't want to because of, the kids. So having a Harvest Host or a Passport America membership is good if you're a, 1,000 Trails member, because you're going from one RV park to the next RV park with kids, and you have to stay somewhere because you don't want to be in the truck or the car for that long. So you need somewhere to stay for the night. So having these little places, these other little memberships, is great. It's really great.
Yeah, see, the Thousand Trails has different tiers, and the one that we got is called Elite Connections. And in that, you could stay 14 to 21 days at one RV park, depending. There's like some little stipulations, but that when they're kind of randomly placed, but like Angelo said, you could be at Thousand Trails. This is what we're doing. Thousand Trails, and then you do a Passport America or a Harvest Host or a Boondockers Welcome along the way, because it's like 2 hours, and then do another Thousand Trails and be there for a week.
Yeah.
And the 1,000 Trails are all paid for because you are a member, like once you pay the membership.
Right. So for the past 5 days, well, it's going to be 5 days. Once we get to California, we'll only be paying $26.
Yeah, because we're only paying for the Passport America one,
Yeah.
and we are members of the Harvest Host so if that makes sense. Hopefully, I don't want to confuse you guys.
Well, and we got to pay for gas, but
right.
That's something else.
That's a whole
That's
nother
another
story.
video.
I know, it really is. Good morning. Waited till the sun came up to finish because it was getting dark, as you saw. Okay, so 1,000 Trails. So Angelo's inside making breakfast, so I'm gonna finish the video here with you. Hopefully that's okay. 1,000 Trails, we absolutely love it so far. We've only been to 2. The whole idea of the membership is there's different tiers. So you can have a camping pass, which is only, I would say, $500 to $600 a year, where you have the 1,000 Trails parks. And then you can add on the Encore resorts, which are an additional $315 a year. So say about $800, $900 a year, you can have unlimited access to the parks that are listed in the 1,000 Trails. For just the camping pass, you get to stay about, I believe it's like 4 to 14 days. There's a lot of different details in the 1,000 Trails membership, but you could stay up to 14 days at one park. And then I believe it's 7 days at Encore. Like I said, don't quote me on that. I'll put a link below. And then you would have to have 7 days away from the membership in order to then go back to another park. Now, there's like 3 different tiers above the normal general camping pass. We have the second tier, which is so the first one's Elite Basics. And so you have, for just the regular camping pass, you could book, I believe it's like 60 days in advance. If you get the Elite Basic, you can book 120 days in advance. And you also get to go park to park. So you don't have to have that 7-day window in order to go back to another 1,000 Trails membership park. And then there's a lot of other extra little fun things, because the Elite Basic, Elite Connections, which is the one we have, and then I believe it's the Adventure Pass. It's like the highest one. All of those, I believe they're park to park, and then there's extra little additives. For instance, ours, the Connections, you can book 180 days in advance rather than 120. And then you also get a little extra little perks here and there of different things added on, which I don't want to go too much detail because this video isn't about 1,000 Trails. It's about the memberships we use. But so far we love 1,000 Trails. I have us booked all the way up until February, and you can change the reservations without any cancellation fees. Obviously, you want to be courteous and do it in advance. That's what we do. But you can, move things around according to your travel you know, like we've actually went from like 7 days to 3 days in order to fit in another something that we decided to do, you know. So it's like, it's a fun, when you do the upgraded tiers outside of the camping pass, it is lifetime. So once that due is paid off for the upgraded tiers, then it's lifetime. All you have to do is pay the annual fee. So I love Thousand Trails. We stayed at one in Oregon and one in Washington so far as we're making our way down California, but we're gonna stay in about like 10 different ones in California this winter. So I'm so excited for that. Hi, Maya. Okay, and so the very last one is Harvest Host. Harvest Host, we absolutely love. We're actually at a Harvest Host right now. It's a vineyard in Monmouth. I believe that's how you say it, Monmouth, Oregon. I said we would wrap around back to that. Yeah, we're here at Emerson Vineyard, and we're the only RV here. So it was super just chill. Very quiet, very peaceful, and there are a lot of Harvest Hosts like that. So Harvest Hosts, it's $99 for the year, and you get museums and attractions, you get farms, breweries, wineries, and then an upgraded, I believe it's like $40 more, you can also add golf courses. So what that means is that you get to go to the location of whatever the business, or I guess even residence, like a farm, that is associated with the Harvest Host. You get to go there and be there for 24 hours. And the whole idea of the membership, which I absolutely love, is to support these local businesses. So you're able to stay there for free, and then you also support them by maybe making a purchase or playing golf, or, you know, whatever it is with the attraction, the farm, you know, the museum you're at, they have. And then you don't even have to be someone who drinks. Like at the wineries, they always have like some kind of like little gift shop. Maybe they have shirts, a hat to sell, you know, or you can buy a wine for a gift. But yeah, and it's super family friendly. You meet a lot of great people. We've met, you know, Nell and Johnny in Nebraska, and they had a farm or a homestead, and we stayed on there, and they were so kind and allowed us to like hang out with their horses, you know. And you can also become a host if you have land or if you have a business and you have room for a rig. But the Harvest Hosts, what's also nice is they do have an app, and when you're going through and looking at the hosts, there's so many. There's like over, I think, 2,700 of them in the nation. And so we've been to many Harvest Hosts so far, and we love it. Like, this is definitely a membership we're going to constantly renew, as well as Boondockers Welcome. We are going to renew that one because they're very close. They're actually, I think they're merging. Yeah, I think they're merging. There's 2 separate memberships, but I think they're merging on the app, I believe, actually October. But on top of that, you also get to be at a museum or at an attraction or at a farm. So it's like definitely not your normal stay. So I definitely would recommend this membership. This is probably the top membership that we absolutely love. Yeah, so that's Good Sam's. If you have a AAA, you can always ask, or if you're a healthcare worker or military, you can always ask about that. The Good Sam's, it is 10% off at the Good Sam's membership. We've got the Passport America, 50% off at their participating locations or RV parks around the nation. We've got Boondockers Welcome, that is $50 a year. To be able to stay at people's places and meet really cool people. The Thousand Trails with those 4 tiers, the camping pass, and all the 3 tiers that I mentioned that are lifetime. And then we have Harvest Host. And then we also have the escapees. The wineries open up. The vineyards opening up. We also have the escapees and the coast to coast, which we don't know much about. I do apologize for that. But like I said, I'm gonna put all the links below. So I hope this video was informative. I know it's kind of long. I'm so sorry for that. You know, we want to get more informative videos out there. You know, so something it's still a learning curve for us, as we do like to share a lot experiential wise. So hopefully that helps in some sense too. So anyways, I hope you have a beautifully blessed day, and we will see you at your next video. If you know of any other RV memberships for the community of people who are interested, go ahead and comment below. Like, I would love to be able to have that open and available for anybody who maybe knows other RV memberships or tips or anything when it comes to saving money, because it does save you a lot of money when you're staying, you know, for free places, or if you have a huge discount, like 50% off, like that's huge. And then any other comments, maybe you want us to create any other informative videos based off of our experiences or what we somehow know. I mean, we've only been doing this for how long? Angelo's standing right there. He just opened the door.
It's solo too.
Yeah.
Part of this team.
Wait,
The driver.
is that the highest? You are the driver.
I go to all these places.
That does make the difference. I plan everything. If you wonder why I know a little bit more in the memberships, because I plan everything.
Yeah, she plans it all. I'm just the driver. I just go to the places. We would definitely appreciate you guys' feedback, and we definitely want to hear what you guys think about this video, and also any other tips and tricks that we can use for our next information video would be highly appreciated. So go ahead and comment below. Give us a like button, go ahead and subscribe, but yeah, definitely tell us what you think and how we can improve, because improvement is going to help us in the long run. So please do. Thank you. Have a good day.